Let's kick it. Let's kick it out there. See what's going on in the old farmstead. There's a cat in the field. We should be kicking it, know what I'm saying? Home sweet home. Mom, I'm coming home, Ozzy Osbourne. Let's just kick it, know what I'm saying? Slept like a baby last night. Partied on pirate radio. Illegal songs being played. Copyrighted violations. Loving Spoonful, Canada. Yeah, it's just a loving spoonful. Mark Sebastian. I'm gonna move some more stuff today. I'll be kicking it, know what I'm saying? No, I'm just up here messing around for a while. I've been up here months tomorrow. I'll be just partying a lot. I got a lot of women up here I gotta see. I've been seeing one every other night. Telling them it's time to party. Hey Blue, how you doing? I'll just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? It's gonna get a little hotter today. It was cold this morning. Kinda drugged my ass getting out of bed. I'll just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? I'm not getting any calls on this stuff I'm trying to sell. I don't think Craigslist is the way to go anymore in Facebook Marketplace. I don't know where else you sell shit. And I used to sell stuff before it'd go like right away. I'd be getting a call 5 minutes later. Email. Good. Spreading the love, Martin. Yeah, I need to get rid of this stuff, man, to get me in a better mood. I need a break, bust out, get wild. Spreading the love. Gotta do it. You gotta spread kindness wherever you can. Oh, YouTube is really ratcheting down these stalker channels. I gotta give them credit where credit is due. As time went on, they're writing more programs, and that stuff's nothing like it used to be. Thank God. Hey, Frisky. They're just cutting these people down left and right, man, and canceling their channels. They send me emails like, keep up the good work, man. I said, okay. No. Yeah, it's a great spot. I love this spot. Just sit here and like breathe in positivity. Breathe out negativity. Yeah, it's a gorgeous view. I think it's the nicest view I've ever seen in my life. I'm not kidding you. I never took it for granted either. The minute I saw it, I thought, wow, this is a kick-ass view, especially in the winter. Love this view. Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. You had to tone that shit down. Man, I look back at some of my early interviews and I just cringe. But at the time, I thought it was, how it is, you guys. You do all sorts of shit as you like evolve, change, you learn a lot. I didn't know jack shit when I was doing that. And I thought, well, I'll just go down there, I'll get the straight scoop and, find out what's what. And, it's not a TV station. But then I listened to the questions I asked. It's like, oh my God. So nuts. Yeah, the farmhouse, that's a young couple. They don't have any kids. That's her parents that live across the street. That's like a 120-year farm. She tried being an accountant, couldn't handle it. Husband's a construction guy. They built that house before everything went crazy too, so I'm sure they're happy for that. They just live their American dream, farming, dairy farm. I'm sure if you grew up in like a good family and everybody got along, that you probably would feel that way about a place. Just get out in the rat race of being an accountant and think this is bullshit. Everybody backstabbing each other. You're not outside. Just putting up with bullshit. I think I'll just keep doing the family farm for half the money. That's what I think. I'll just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? I photographed a lot of sunsets. And I was sitting here last night laying in bed thinking, all the people I know that have died. It's like, my God, man. Yeah, they're nice people. They're really friendly too, really nice. She's a real cute blonde, little petite blonde, runs around driving these tractors. You, you know, you can't ask questions like that, Sheila. You need to go to French finishing school. West Branch, Michigan. West Branch, Michigan. Country values. Country values. Oh, you're lucky. Wish we get some thunder. They need rain so bad around here. It's ridiculous. Everything is so dusty. I looked up I looked at my stack of DVD porno movies and there was dust in between them all. I had to dust them. Oh, Washington. Oh, okay, Sheila. You know, I hope you know Stephanie. Love Stephanie. You ever been out to Michigan here, Sheila? You like it? You could just come out here and eat a gummy and just stare. Stare out there. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I like the Great Plains states too. Just everybody going about their business. City confidential. Those are good reruns. They're hard to find on TV, though. There are some on YouTube. Those were excellent. They were narrated by Paul Winfield. City Confidential. Those are good. Oh, okay, Sheila. Yeah, I haven't been out there in a while. Oh, Wisconsin's a good state, too. Yeah, I'll get you a good spot of it. The best time for the picture, not now. I'll get it tonight. Right now, it's noon. It's right, everything's kind of washed out. I'll send you a good one. But it's best at night. Tonight will be a good one, too. You know, the sun sets over to the west, but it's shining on the sides of all those buildings as it's setting in the northwest. And it's like perfect light. You know, not high, it's sideways. Yeah, panoramic. Yep. You know, just be kicking it out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've got about 5 sunsets since I've been here. The problem is right here, that tree's in the way. So I went over there to the rest stop and did that. It was kind of a pain in the ass. I don't get the trees all as they go all the way to the tree line because I get it blocked a little bit. It's still good. Oh, cool, Sheila. Cool. I mean, personally, I think like, you know, YouTube's weird. You can never figure them out, right? And luckily, for the 5 billionth time, I've never really been into like views and subscribers. I've never one time asked somebody to thumbs up, none of that shit. It's just aggravating to me. But how YouTube does their things, like I probably have maybe 50, like what I would call sleep videos. I got like 6-hour ones up there, thunderstorms, rainstorms, natural water, places like this, and nobody ever watches them. And then I see other ones that are bullshit. They're all made out of electric sounds, not even real, and they got like 8 million views. But I don't let it piss me off because I don't think I ever deserved 180 some thousand subscribers either. So that was all created fictitiously. So you can't really get mad about it. Like I'm like reversed pissed because I know the ones that I got were bullshit too. Yeah, there's not much light pollution around here, very little. Where I live in Georgia, it's super great. No light pollution at all. So great. When I have strippers come in, I can see their sequence from over 200 yards away with my infrared light. Yeah, they are. Yep. This time next year, I'm going to be doing a lot better. I've been debating lately about starting another business besides the ones that I'm doing with Marty. Because I don't want to check out of this world thinking I was just a lucky dumbass. It just doesn't, it's not a nice ring. Lucky dumbass. I want to see if I can like start up another business from scratch and do it again. Hey, Larry. Just put up with all the bullshit and challenges. The problem is days off don't mean a lot when you're not working. People are oblivious. Yep. Oblivious. I gotta fuck with that divorce bullshit too. I got lucky, man. I had a couple douchebag lawyers at the beginning. You can tell on the phone, they're fuckers. They don't know what they're doing. Don't call you back. Smart ass attitudes. So I canned them both. The last guy, before I got the one that I got now, I said, man, you are not worth a fuck at what you do. You're absolutely terrible. You're an idiot. I don't know how you ever got into law school, much less getting out. I got a good one though, and it was just picking someone out of the yellow pages. I like his assistant too. I mean, they could be bending me over too, but I don't think so. And if they are, I don't know it, so no harm, no foul. Yeah. Oh, you get excited about the weekend? That a girl. That's my girl. That a girl. You know, I'll tell you another thing too. You guys probably know this already, but they're talking about, these jobs. People can't get help. Yeah, it's another media bullshit. Just like the bees dying. You get that big ball going. You got everybody believing it, even though it's for all the wrong reasons. Before you know it, you got this big giant public awareness, and nobody really understands what it means. That bee thing, that the bees dying, that was one of them. I know for sure. The second one is this job thing. Even my dumbass, as long as I drive around enough, pay attention, read enough, and talk to people and see stuff up front for real, rather than depending on what I read or a news broadcast, I'm realizing that this job thing is a big bunch of bullshit. They say there's jobs, they can't get people to help. Yeah, you know why they can't get people to help? Because they don't pay anything and you work like a fucking slave. There's not any good jobs. There's not any good jobs. It's fast food jobs, cleaning up at a bowling alley. Now, look, that's work. That's legitimate work. Okay, that needs to be done. I'm not making fun of anybody that does it, but you can't make a living at it. And like in the old days, getting experience and going to a job where you could like live and like have a okay standard of living, I think it's disappearing. I really do. I don't think it's going to be possible anymore. Up here, they get 350 grand for a fucking shack. There's no jobs. So what do? You and your wife go out and you each work at Walmart and Home Depot like slaves. And you get $12 an hour if you're there for 10 years. You can't make it on that. Now, is that a crime? It's not. But I'm just saying, it's pretty damn obvious that the middle class is disappearing at a fast rate. All these towns in between the bigger towns in all these states, pizza joints, vape shops, marijuana stores, beer, liquor. You're not seeing new bookstores, new barns being built. Just the culture's going south. Everything's prefab horse shit. I'll bet right there. I'll bet if that, it's hard to get replacement value now too. These insurance companies have realized it's going to break them if you had replacement value and you lose everything. It's like 5 times more than it was when you bought it, and they're not wanting to foot that bill anymore. You take this guy here with this house here, this little farm, maybe 100 acres. Let's say it got wiped flat by a tornado, fucked up the ground, everything. I'll bet to put that little farm back like it is now, with the 100 acres, in tillable land where you could plant, silos, all that shit, I bet you're looking at about $6 million. I bet you it would be. And that's the problem. And that's why you don't see any new farmers. Oh, hey, where are you supposed to come up with that? Doesn't pay that great anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, no way, you can't. The fucking land up here is, I think it's $3 grand an acre, something like that. I had a guy tell me about 5 years ago, he owned about 5,000 acres. He said, or up north in Michigan here, and he said when it was all said and done, you were lucky after the dust settled if you profited $210 an acre. An acre for all that bullshit. Yeah, so I mean, how do you make it on a 100-acre farm? You don't. Like this place, they're just growing that food for their own cattle. It's feed corn. But I'll bet it's robbed Peter to pay Paul your whole damn career. You're always on the verge of bankruptcy. Yeah, startup cost. Yeah. Startup cost. crazy, man. Hi, Tammy. Tammy wants to move up to God's country. Tammy appreciates up north. Yeah, and I mean, I know it sounds negative. Now, here's the thing, too. There's no intent for this to happen. It's not like somebody thought, let's try and ruin the United States. It just kind of happens in a global economy. That goddamn COVID, man. I'll tell you, this place is. I mean, everybody knows this. Nothing's the same anymore. It's like 1940 when the stores closed. You know, for a while here, like 12 years ago, Walmart started staying 24 hours, beer store 10, 11, midnight on the weekend. Now they're closed at 7. You can't even get something to eat here after like 9:30. Crazy, man. Yeah, Michigan Mike. Yeah, he lives over east of here, Rose City. Yep. But here's the flip side of it too. I've done this before. You think you're sitting here, it's like, wow, that would be so great to own like my own little farm and just take good care of the animals and sell my milk and not have to put up with bullshit. Yeah, it doesn't really work that way. First of all, it's about 150 hours worth of work a week. All these crazy getting up hours milking these damn things. Then you got to keep this grass cut, all this bullshit, insurance. It's a hard job, man. I mean, for every 12-hour day, you got an hour where you're sitting on the porch for a sunset. Glad that you did this, but the rest of it, it's like, shit, man. I am working my ass off for nothing. No, yeah, you're right, man. But, you know, I'm just wondering, too, Mark and I were talking about that on his pirate radio last night. Maybe we're just talking like old people. But when I look back at the change like I had compared to my parents, this seems pretty drastic. And I just think that the time of the middle of class and someone starting from nothing and doing well in America is pretty much over. And I feel bad for the future. It's not my business, really, but you know, I'd rather people did better. I just don't know what. Like, this is like third world. I mean, there's all sorts of people up in places like this. They like work at a gas station for 40 years and stuff like that. And maybe I just had a tainted standard of the good old days. And it should have lasted forever and it didn't, so why am I pissed? I think it's like anything when it's taken away from you. You get used to it, and now you're slaving away at one full-time job and two part-time jobs because they don't pay anything. Trying to, like, insurance is a lot, gas. Yeah. Archie Bunker? Which guy is that? Yeah, that's good, Tammy, but to be honest with you, if Walmart wasn't there, you'd be getting ripped off left and right by the people that you shop at their places. You would be paying so much for everything if Walmart wasn't there. And there's all sorts of shit they have that you're never going to get within a reasonable driving distance. The one I had the holidays with? I don't know who that'd be. Yeah, there's all sorts of places down in Georgia. You drive by there to like go get a photo of it and you think it's abandoned and people are living there. I know at least 2 trailers where there's no electric and running water and they live there. Yeah, I'm trying to think who that is. Oh yeah, no, that's that pilot, retired Delta pilot and his gay son. and his new husband or wife or whatever you call him. No, I talk to him on the phone from time to time. He's an FAA guy too. Works for the FAA now. I keep in touch with him though. He's a good guy. I've known him for like forever. You know, I got like some good friends, man. We probably, there's like times I don't see each other for 10 years. Yeah, no, I talked to him. I doubt I'll be stopping by there though. He's on the outs again with the gay son. They're not getting along. He's got a sweetheart wife. I really like her. He actually has a buddy that lives up here, a rich guy that doesn't have enough balls to fly himself. So he pays him as a like safety pilot, but really he's doing the whole thing. Yeah, they call me Archie Bunker. No, I haven't seen him in a while. He's doing all right. He's 71 now. I think it's his fourth wife. Sweetheart, really great, good person, great personality. They've been married 18 years now. It's hard to believe. Oh, it would have to be rough, yeah. I think it would be. Oh, are they? Yeah, they got a little air show here today. Oh, they got one down in Flint too, huh? Oh, okay. Struggle, yeah. That new Myers has got to be kicking this Walmart's ass. I mean, you can't compare new construction to old construction. You go in that Walmart, it looks like a Walmart that was like put back together after a hurricane in Puerto Rico. Then you go to this new Myers and it looks like a showroom almost, like they'd have cars there for sale. It's all these nice looking vegetables and meat and cake and stuff like that. Yeah. Look at all the cars coming. Yeah. Where are these people going? Little Volkswagen in front. That's right, Penny. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Winter time's the best, I think. I took a bunch of videos of this. I'll get you a good picture on it tonight, Penny. Hey, I got a bug bite in my arm. No, how is that working out, Penny? How's that doing? Good. You know, my dad was an alcoholic, and I remember right after my ma died, he kind of went off the deep end. And the local butcher shop here sold liquor too, and they were delivering him liquor. And anyway, the cat got out of the bag, and I know it was a big ass deal. Evidently, that's some big time violation. Oh, cool. Hey, Mark. There's Love and Spoonful. Mark. Yeah, they do that in parts of Michigan, weed delivery. Tammy, you really think you'd move up to Taos? Way to go. You'd be kicking it. think they do too much on this thing. It was just over an hour ago. It's all cleared out. That or nobody showed up. Oh, it's the third Saturday. When's the third Saturday in June? That wouldn't be this weekend, would it? It'd be next weekend? Maybe that's what it is. Third Saturday in June. Yeah, I guess it's next weekend. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. This is Enbridge. That's that pipeline that goes under the Mackinac Bridge everybody hates. That's the same pipeline that's pumping oil here from there. I took a picture of it the other day. It goes right under the runway here. Yeah, we need rain big time.